How's it going, everybody? Adam here, your GM for Southern Tomfoolery. And today I wanted to take a minute to talk about improvisation. Improvisation is something that I use in almost every facet of my creative life. If you didn't know, I'm also a musician outside of this podcast. And I play improvisational music, whether it be rock and roll or jazz. The form of improvisation has always been something that I have really come to appreciate. Why do I bring this up? I think improvisation is one of the biggest skills that you can develop to really have a great table environment. And what I mean by that is if you say yes and. We've all heard that, right? I'm sure if you've Googled any kind of how can I role play better, one of the first things you get is the classic improvisational class, acting improv, yes and. Basically what that means, if you don't know, is that if somebody suggests something, you say yes and to it. You take that idea and you roll with it rather than shutting it down or completely negating it. But I think it goes a little bit beyond that in that you want to have an environment, not just as a player to say yes and, but as a GM, you should be saying yes and. One of the best things that you can do as a GM sometimes is to just shut up and listen to your players. Let them talk. Let them inspire you as a GM, because they're gonna give you all sorts of information and ideas and little nuggets that you can develop and make their stories more heroic or more tragic, just based on what they tell you. Also, part of the improvisation comes into no matter how much you plan, no matter what grand plot line you might have, your players will figure out a way to go through the door that you didn't plan for them to go through. Instead of letting that be disheartening, use that as an opportunity, as a whole new possibility, a whole new thread that you can explore. Maybe you come back around to what you have written. Maybe that goes out the window. The beauty of D&D is that it's shared storytelling. So you as a GM have to make sure you leave some room for that shared storytelling. Improvisation. It is what makes life interesting. It's what keeps artists creative. It's what moves me anyway. That's enough on that. I just wanted to say thank you all for listening. Again, I know we say this at the top of every episode, but it really is, it means so much to us that you come back week to week to hear our journeys, in the Starfinder universe. We have a new Discord. If you are not aware, please come by, say hello to us, come chat about all the nerd things that we like to chat about. You can find that on our website, southerntomfoolery.com. But really, I'm not going to ask for a rating and review. What I want is for you to share with your friends. I want you to spread the word. Help us get out there to as many people as you think might be interested in it. We want to share this with the world, I guess, but we want to share this with a lot of people so we can create a community. We want to share our community with you and you share yours with us. So without further ado, here is episode 14. Hope you enjoy. All right, well, here we are for another episode of Southern Tomfoolery Plays. You guys... Okay, so, does anybody have anything they want to talk about?
Y'all, Chinese food is so good.
What? Chinese food is good. Well, I like this better than your last recommendation.
Look, okay. Oh my God.
We're still on that
opportunity.
That was so long ago, guys.
Opportunity.
This is an opportunity to, you know what? Again, I'm going to be the grown up and just say, you know what? Chinese food is delicious, and I appreciate your preferences in music, Adam, because I'm a professional. Boom.
Well said.
Okay.
Wait, you're getting paid for this?
Yeah.
Well said.
Are y'all not getting paid?
Wait,
I mean,
what?
no, I'm not getting paid.
What
Ixnay on the gallery say?
What 4,000 credits from that?
Exactly. I don't know nothing about no cred sticks.
Yeah, I like Chinese food. I really like Chinese food.
I had some earlier today. It's delicious.
What's your favorite food, Zach?
My favorite Chinese dish would definitely be sesame chicken.
Sesame chicken?
Absolutely.
Mm.
However, there's this like really, really good Chinese place in Hattiesburg that has this honey chicken that is straight fire. It's the best. It's so good.
Like fires in good or fires in like spicy?
No, it's not. It's honey chicken. It's like sweet.
Yeah. I was going to be confused, so I was confused.
Yeah.
I was gonna no.
I was.
I mean, is Chinese your favorite food?
I don't know. I mean, I think I would have to say that pizza is probably my default.
See,
right there.
I'm with. I think you're right. I think that pizza is really everybody's favorite food.
Nope. I must
champion the Chinese side of this argument because I've morbid as it is, I've thought many a time about if I were to pick my last meal while I were on death row, it would be an exquisitely made stir fry. It'd be a beef stir fry with
filet mignon, dude.
With filet mignon, yeah, absolutely, like a good medium rare. Filet. No. You cook the steak and put it on after you've stir fried everything else. But no, like that is my absolute favorite food.
You think the prison guards are real? I mean, the prison chefs.
They don't make it, bro. The last meal
the prison
is
guards
a big
obviously
deal.
don't make it, dude. They have a cook. Yeah, but
He's
like,
going to stipulate
do,
that like a professional, legit chef has
the
to
only
make it.
experience I have with prison cooks comes from Orange Is the New Black. So
that's the
gospel.
most fictional fucking prison show of all time.
gospel.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. My knowledge is limited.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, I mean, legitimately, the like last meal is kind of a big deal. Like you pick what you want, and they get somebody to make it.
No, like, yeah, that is true, but it's not. They don't get a 5-star chef to make it.
No, I didn't say
That's
they
what I'm
bring
saying.
Gordon Ramsay in.
The
Well,
creepy
yeah, but
ones,
you're going to say, hey, man, I would love some beef stir fry. And what you're going to get is some strip steak over some frozen snow peas.
That's based on your extensive death row
Yes.
life experience.
Well,
I'm
I
assuming.
actually do work for a company that provides the food for prisons. So I do have some knowledge about it.
You just got wrecked, dude.
I'm sorry.
For
Everybody
death
stop.
row? For death
Zach,
row?
did you just dab?
No. What?
Okay.
What?
I was concerned for your safety.
No, you've missed several of my dabs already.
Ooh, I'm glad.
Both Heath Parker and Titanium Mike be dabbing.
Well,
Okay. You
know
guys
what?
love this like Christmas metal band, but I dabbed a time or two, and I'm a piece of shit.
We're gonna kick it back. You just lost at least 5 rep points.
That was not
from
in
Zero.
character. It was not in character.
You
said that
Mike.
he did it in character.
I said he
Said
likes
Mike
it.
did it.
I didn't say you know that.
Fair. You know what?
You said Mike
Touche.
B. You said Mike
He
B.
doing
Damn
that.
it.
Yeah.
Be dabbing.
But not
How are
once
we
in the
supposed
game
to take that?
have I said
That sounds
I've dabbed.
like Mike has dabbed on numerous occasions up to this point.
It did
Has
sound
any
like
of you
that.
ever seen Mike dab?
I used to.
We
never
don't
seen
know what
Mike.
Mike does in the
I
wee
used to
hours
dab.
of the morning. Zeno's definitely seen Mike dab.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
used to dab.
He doesn't get
I
it.
still do though too.
I still do, but I used to too.
That was it. Butchered that.
I love me some Mitch Hedberg.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, the food, German food, man, like good brats and some sauerkraut with like
my
awesome
God.
mustard.
Like German
Oh.
food.
Nobody even
Yeah.
asked you, dude.
Yeah, like
It was
Nobody
a
even
good
asked you
conversation
about
earlier.
brats.
My
I
bad,
know.
Zach, for
But
trying
like,
to.
But like, I specifically didn't ask you, Josh, what your
course
favorite
not.
food was because I knew you would say some.
Actually, no, my favorite food. My
Like
favorite
is,
food
I
is
like
a
sauerkraut
German,
and bratwurst. Like,
No,
get
it's
the
a
fuck out of
German
here with
Thai
that.
fusion.
Oh my god.
I mean,
See, I
Teriyaki
would-
bratwurst
I
is
would
the
try
best,
that,
dude.
man. I'd give that
I mean,
a go.
like again,
Good
maybe
coconut curry brats. That actually
that
sounds
sounds
Look,
really
yeah,
good.
it does sound
I
really
would
good.
not kick that out of bed.
maybe it's the bodyguard feet that Mike just took. But again, I'm to your defense, bro. That's delicious food.
Sounds good.
For me, it's got to be either
good
like
hearty
Mongolian
foods.
beef or broccoli and chicken. You know, as far as Chinese,
simple.
man.
Broccoli's the worst.
All right.
You want to like play this game now or whatever?
Well, yeah, like this, the favorite food thing.
Back on track.
sounds like a first date, and it went about as well as those go.
It backfired on you really hard.
It really
But
did.
do you know what goes well on a second date? A trike
can't-
ride through the jungle. Boom! A segue from Ziva.
She beat you to the Segue, bro.
That was done.
One of
beat
us,
you. That
was
one of us
spicy.
is literally on a Segway.
Go-
It's weldy, but
it's weldy.
Weldy
Weldy.
better not be coming, dude. If
no,
Weldy,
Weldy is not coming here.
I would be okay with that.
no, it's
so
like
you-
one NPC I do not want to escort.
All right, so here's the deal. Because of the hover trikes, it only takes you 4 hours to get there.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, zoom.
So, let me put you on a new map. You guys excited?
What? It's been so long.
Get out of here. There ain't no more maps.
I've been playing this
sure we're done.
entire game by feel.
Yep.
By feel.
Smell.
By smell. That would be the trickiest way to play a tabletop
Sniffing.
RPG, I think, is by
That would be
smell.
pretty
the
hard.
screen.
Yeah. That's pro level stuff. You got to
Yeah.
get paid before you can play by smell.
You really need
so
a
Ziva, you're playing by smell from here on out. All right. So you guys approach this ship. And you see that this large starship appears to have crashed many, many years ago in this clearing. It now resembles an overgrown hill. Only a few crumpled exhaust ports and a rear stabilizing fin jut from the ground, indicating that the bulk of the vessel must now be underground. The visible portions of the ship are all heavily weathered and corroded, except for a hatch between the exhaust ports and the fin. The hatch is currently open, and the inside of the hatch gleams with the shine of polished metal. Clearly, the interior of the ship is in better shape than the weathered and overgrown exterior.
Is that the full description?
That is.
So-
You see... Everybody roll a perception check.
There
real
we
quick,
go.
Hey.
I don't think I even need the perception check to realize this seems a lot like the movie Alien, which I watched as per our deal when you didn't watch 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Have you still not, Adam?
Just beating that horse. He's already dead, Heath.
It's never gonna
He's already
stop
dead.
until he watches that movie, and inevitably doesn't enjoy it as much because I've told him to for 2 years.
So Oren hops off of his bike and wants to go and like just kind of like put his hands on the craft and just
Well,
feel how
before
it
you even
feels.
get to the craft,
Okay.
you guys kind of pull up, the dust settles from your hover trikes, and Oren and Ziva, you see a body.
Oh well, then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see a body kind of lying in a heap, right at the base of the ship.
Do we recognize the armor to be of a green color?
Oh, you have to get a little closer, like you know, like
Okay.
Your perception's not that high.
Recognize body, but you can't see colors right now.
well, you're
I
not
gotta
as
get
close
close
to the
sniff
body.
it. So
Yeah,
I
you
can
guys
tell.
smell it.
Smell that green.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit, just a little
All right.
bit. Scooch.
I mean, I'm assuming we all park our bikes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
pick Zeno up by the waist and take him off the bike.
There you go, little chap.
There you go, boyo.
He was like in the middle of jamming out to My Iron Lung, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Like, wait, I just want to hear this is the best part.
Jamming out to that song, right?
I mean, that's a pretty jamming song, dude.
You're a
It's a
pretty
good song.
jamming
It gets
song.
there, man.
That's a ripping song. My Iron Lung's like one of their most
But he's
ripping
in like the
songs.
first 12 seconds of it.
Oh, well, then it's not jamming yet. He's like, I haven't got to the good part yet. All right. You see it is a dead Aeon Guard cadet.
Is he obviously dead?
Obviously dead. Sprawled on the ground.
What kind
in a
of
pool
wounds?
of her own blood. Go ahead and roll a medicine check for me.
I will.
Oh,
Absolutely.
also, because why not?
I like immediately get a gun out and like secure the perimeter.
That 11, not so hot.
Ziva got a
Yes.
17.
Ziva, you can tell that the throat, her throat has been torn out. And you can determine that it's the wounds are made by several small, incredibly sharp objects, most likely the teeth of some unknown beast. You also see a small, like, start of a hole next to the body.
Like into the ground?
Yeah, it's like a partially dug hole, so it doesn't, like, I mean, it hasn't gotten very deep.
Like a
you know.
burrow?
Like,
Maybe, yeah.
does it, we can assume that the animal, the creature did this? The
I
burrow?
mean, if you want to assume that, you can.
You can assume whatever
Can I
you
tell?
want.
Can
Yeah,
I tell?
Can I take a look to see if I can identify the creature?
What creature?
If it is a creature, it's something
Like,
burrowing.
based on like claw
There's like a
marks on the ground.
There's
Or
a
on the
shallow
body.
little hole, and there's a dead body that has what looks like tiny teeth marks, like tons of them all over, and her throat ripped out. She's like in a pool of her own blood.
Did the teeth marks look familiar?
I think we're all trying to make a check here.
They look like
Yes.
Is the thing. I've got decent survival.
Are we trying to find out if they look like hobgars or if it's...
Surely it's not hobgars. It's something worse than that.
Let's see. There's a particular knowledge here that I don't know. Let me
Is
look
it
this
life
up real
science?
quick.
Oh, I hope not.
It's going to be either life science or physical science.
We have
That's
a
what
guy
I'm
for both of those.
Oh, baller.
He's my main man,
Right.
Zeno.
Okay, let's see.
Well,
We got
regardless, I'm going to say, Zeno, can you come and look at this? It looks like something, maybe a tactic.
life science.
Okay, yeah. So I want to. So at Ziva's call, I'm going to go ahead and walk over there and just kind of investigate.
Hold on, can you aid with that? Can you help him?
It's not really my...
No? I mean, like, it was just a curiosity.
That's all right.
Okay, yeah, that's good. You can tell that this was made by some sort of vermin.
Vermin. Okay. Appears to be some kind of rodent species.
Orin will pull out his rifle, chamber around, stay frosty, folks.
Do we see
no
any kind
idea
of?
what's out here.
Sorry. Do we see any kind of tracks or nothing? No scat.
Well, that's survival. The tracks are survival, though.
That's
right?
true.
Can I roll a survival?
Yeah, but there are no tracks.
Oh, there just aren't any. Okay.
Yeah.
Fel's gonna go ahead and reload his rifle.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, me and Oren both have had weapons drawn for.
Yeah,
a minute
see if
now.
it's going to
Yeah, I'm gonna go
pull
ahead
a
and
pistol out.
equip my rifle.
Can we skirt around the outside of the?
So the hatch is right here.
Right,
Right.
here, where is here
I'm
in
sorry,
relation
it's-
to us?
Right. It's to the east, but it's like you're standing at the back of the ship with like 3 or 4 huge thruster, exhaust thrusters, and kind of on the top of the ship, you don't have to climb up too much, but it's raised up a little bit. It's just this open hatch
Okay.
that goes into
A
the
la
back of the
submarine
ship.
kind of type situation.
Sort of, yeah, sure.
I think Mike would go ahead and try to climb up and get next to it. Not to get in it, but to secure it for anyone else who does.
Also get a better view of the surrounding area, maybe.
All right, Mike, you can move to this square right here.
So I climb like up on like a wing or like under jut out kind of thing. I'm not all the way up on the ship, right?
You're kind of climbing up on the... Yeah, it's like the back tail fin that you're kind of just like a little ramp that goes up to it, you know?
Yeah.
As you do that,
Oh, fuck.
everybody roll initiative.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
You would.
God. Does it fly? I don't want it to fly.
I'm not doing the GM piece of shit drop yet because we don't know. That's not fair.
I mean, you can't do a piece of shit
No,
drop every
for
time
initiative.
a creature comes
Right.
out.
No,
I
that's
mean,
what I'm
the
saying.
game.
That's what I'm saying. It felt bad, but I'm telling the group I'm not doing them every time. You know, it's for when he legitimately is a piece of shit.
I mean, yeah, I'll give you plenty of reasons.
Yeah,
for sure.
I believe in you. You know.
Roll your initiative, Mike.
He did.
Did he?
I know he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Oh.
Oh, that's
All right.
not
Well,
good.
what everybody roll?
Yeah, let's. Well, first of all, let me tell you what you see, and then we will talk about initiative. This blue, like translucent, not quite translucent, worm crawls out from under the wing. He has almost like a hammerhead shark type head, and he has this mouth full of just tiny razor teeth, and there's like some kind of weird viscous stuff just kind of sliding all over his body, and he like spits out his tongue. It's like and his tongue branches off in a bunch of different ways that looks like nerves.
No.
Oh, I've seen that's a real thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really, really, really gross.
Here's a picture of it for you guys.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a
Nematode.
hentai version of a lamprey.
That needs killing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we all. I mean, Mike being the first one to see it definitely agrees with you.
Okay. Oren, you got the top. What'd you get?
A 21.03 for that dex modifier.
All right, Zeno, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
All right, Ziva.
Yeah, Ziva didn't do so hot. She got a 4. So
Okay, that's not great. Fel.
Phil got an 18.
Okay, and Mike.
Mike got a 2. The worst one I've ever rolled.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's a crit.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oren, you got the jump on this thing,
Yeah,
so
I mean-
you had your rifle out. You knew something was up, and as it crawls out from the shadows, it's just like. What do you do?
I'm gonna say, yeah, that needs killing, and I'm gonna take aim and fire at it.
Let's get some of these level 2 characters in action here.
I don't know if it'll be any 21 on the attack.
21 is a hit.
For six-
That's against kinetic AC.
It is kinetic. Yeah, kinetic.
Right?
Yes.
For 6 piercing
6 piercing damage. I blast
Nice. Yeah, just and it, like as it punctures through like a piece of blue flesh, like comes out with it, and it's like connected by this like sticky substance, you know, the trails behind it just
Gross.
and you see like a little like electricity kind of shoot out from behind
Why is everything statically charged?
because you're in a statically charged planet.
All right, yeah. So I just chamber a new round, and that will be it for your boy Oren.
All right, it is Felino's turn.
All right, Fel is going to activate his combat tracking, which is more effective now that he is level 2.
So does that give a +2
He is
now?
a +2
Nice.
on the attack roll. And we'll use his first overcharge.
Oh.
So that's going to be a normal attack, and if it hits, I get to roll an extra d6.
I hope you crit.
14 on the attack against EAC.
Against EAC.
Sorry, 16 because of the combat tracking.
That is a hit.
Yes. So that does 2 damage
2
plus
fire
the,
damage plus
the overcharge macro is missed. No, there it is. An extra 2 damage.
My man.
So we're looking at 4 damage total, right?
Yep.
So talk to me about this overcharge. What does that look like for you?
So you see this like his hands kind of start to glow, and like circuitry in his hands start to glow, and the battery pack in his rifle heats up a bit and just lets off an extra, like an overcharged shot.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like this kind of like swelling, and the laser blast comes out and hits for that extra damage. Nice shot. Zeno, you're up.
Okay, yeah. So first off, Zeno would like to perform either identify creature or recall knowledge on xenobiology. To see if I can assess any kind of like maybe weaknesses it might have or strengths.
Okay.
My
go
boy,
ahead.
wicked smart.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that life science.
All right, doing it.
I appreciate that reference, Emily.
How do you like them apples?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's kinda
and the follow up.
except that like a 15 is really not that good.
Okay. It's okay.
No, I mean, you know that it's a vermin. You know, I'll tell you this, you know, you can get the sense that this thing is mindless. So any mind affecting attacks will not work on it.
That's good to know because daze only affects humanoids anyway. So
Well, anything that's mind affecting.
yeah.
Mind thrust. for
Mind thrust is no good against it.
Okay, all right. Well,
No, this thing is gonna get a sweet lead shower. Is what it's gonna get.
so for my second action, yeah,
Well, that's not an action, that's just a free.
it's free action.
Yeah.
Yeah, prove me wrong. And then I'm gonna go ahead and level my azimuth laser rifle and take a shot at it.
Take a shot.
Little pew 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 pew.
Standard action, and rolled a 22
That's a hit, my man.
Your boy.
for 5 damage, 5 fire damage.
Nice.
And it's
Very nice.
and it's dead, so it won't attack Ziva.
No.
Well, shit.
It is the synapse worm's turn. This is a synapse worm.
Okay, it's a synapse worm.
The real life equivalent.
Hey guys, it's a synapse worm, right?
It opens its mouth wide. And like its teeth are just like dripping with this fluid. And all of a sudden it goes and like out of its mouth, it vomits this 15-foot cone of viscous fluid. I need everybody except for everybody except for
It looks like it's on a lower layer than me. It's what
Oren.
it looks like on the map.
No, it's gonna,
Wow.
everybody
Fuck
but
that.
Oren's gonna need to roll a reflex saving throw.
All right, reflex saving
I'm gonna
throw.
use my made
That
up.
is super gross.
I'm gonna use my
That
made
was
up
bad.
ability to turn it into a fortitude save throw.
Oh,
Oh, so bad. Got an 11.
How about a 17?
Oh,
6,
brother.
baby.
got a 5.
Got that sweet
I passed.
6.
All right,
It was,
all right.
it was a DC 5, right?
So Fel got an 11, Zeno got a 5, Ziva got a 17, and Mike got a 6. Fel and Ziva passed, so you're only going to take half damage.
Okay.
No,
We're
bueno.
rolling. So that's 5. So the people that failed take 5 acid damage, and you are dazed.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, so day's condition.
You're dazed for 1 round, which basically just means you can't do anything for a round.
All right.
And then those of you that saved take 2 damage, and you are not dazed.
All right, so I'm still
Wow.
good.
Well.
Ziva,
Okay.
you're up. What is your? This thing just vomited all over you. I
Really?
feel like this is a problem for Ziva.
Yeah, she is not excited at all. She's, ugh, this is a brand new outfit, and she's gonna level her azimuth laser pistol, and she's actually quite close to it. In fact, oh shit, what's the? I can be up close with the pistol,
Yeah,
right?
you can, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
You can take a
And
guarded
she's
step.
just
even.
she's gonna shoot him in his stupid tentacly
attack?
face. You know what? She is gonna full attack
Nice.
because she's mad as shit. Please,
You're probably
God.
gonna miss. I'm
Please,
sorry
God.
for suggesting that.
Oh my god!
Oh, my bad.
She's
What'd you
so
roll?
frustrated.
A
She's
0.
so frustrated. Her outfit
Like,
is
yeah.
ruined.
That number
Yeah,
didn't
like-
exist until the Persians.
Oh, that's so bad. A critical fail and a 10. Neither which hit. Ziva, you just 2 bullets go. Like he just bats him away with his tongue in a feat of extreme dexterity. No good. This is no good.
So that's that, and because that was a full attack, I can't do anything else. So yay!
Mike, you are dazed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
he is.
Yes. Okay, round 2. Oren.
He can't
Okay.
answer because he's dazed.
I am going to also full attack. I'm going to go ahead and just 2 rounds. Give him that lead shower.
Oh my god, another 10 and another critical fail.
How does that
What the
happen
fuck?
back to back like that?
That's rough, dude. Rough
Wow.
stuff.
I feel like that's like we should have a do-over because obviously that's something's
No,
rigged.
no, we just here's the thing. The full attack is a lie. Okay? let's take a moment
The cake is a lie.
and talk about the fact that level 2 characters
Shouldn't
just
be
have
full
no
attack.
business
No.
full attacking. We need to
Like
wait till we
in
have
high
like
level.
plus 15 to our attack rolls.
Right, because it's such a big negative. It's a
It's
minus
too
4.
tempting, dude. Level 2 double attack. Are you kidding me? It's so tempting.
It's so tempting, but it's not good enough.
I double critted the other day.
Look, here's
Yeah.
the deal. If you're gonna do a full attack, you need to be prone, so it evens out.
Do you,
Right, because you get a plus 2
That's true.
if you're prone.
but
No,
you have to
that's
get
not
prone
true. I
thought
before
you-
you have to get prone.
You get plus
No,
4.
no, prone
Prone is plus
increases
4.
your AC.
Ah,
No,
shit.
yeah,
You right. You
plus 4
right.
by AC.
I just
We're
remembered
scrubs.
numbers.
How dare we play this game?
I know, let's quit.
Let's just make the rolls up as we go.
Fel, you didn't get dazed, did you? You passed.
I did not. I did pass.
Okay, so it's you're up.
All right, Fell's going to hopefully be able to move away from the next cone attack if another one's coming. So he's going to go around to the left side of, or I guess the port side of the ship, and take a shot at this, take an overcharge shot at this worm thing.
So overcharge you can just do at will as many times.
at will, as many times I want.
And there's no negative modifier.
The negative to it is that it uses 3 times as much ammunition.
Ah,
to do.
okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There's the-
Okay. There's it's
So an 18 on the attack with an
Oh, fucking A.
Oh, thank
max
God.
damage, and let's get that
My
overcharge
Varanthe.
damage in there. It's an extra 2.
that is just enough with the
Thani.
overcharge
Thani.
to kill the
thank
synapse
God.
worm.
Fucking A.
Nice.
Just explodes.
Phil.
Yeah, overpower, man. Shit,
Coming out
yeah.
with
Fell is
Or
grinning ear to ear.
Yeah,
Like-
that's nice.
It's gross, but he's just like, holy shit, guys! This, I don't know why I didn't think to do this before. This just makes so much sense.
Gets all over Ziva's dress.
Yeah, Z was like sloughing it off of her arms. Just like, yes, thank you, Felino. That is most appreciated.
Yeah, anytime. Like, you just let me know you need something blown up. I'll shoot it.
She's gonna
Then
kind
we
of look
got
over her
token spell.
shoulder at Aaron and be like, he doesn't understand sarcasm, does he? Okay, whatever.
Oh no, I get it. I just don't care.
I just don't
Yeah.
accept it.
There's no prestidigitation.
I have token spell. Yeah, so Oren will walk up to Zeva and like just sort of wave his hand as a little starlight just magically undoes the damage.
Look
And he's
at
gonna
that.
say, maybe you shouldn't wear expensive dresses into the jungle.
Okay, first off, it's not a dress. This is a romper. So, you know,
It's a
thank you.
romper.
Thank you. But, check yourself. So.
It's a romper.
So you got to take it off
Hey,
completely. to
she's
go to the
right.
bathroom.
That is a romper.
Oh my god! And he just
Everybody
Xeno
take
just looks
100
quizzically at him.
Everybody take 120 XP.
Lit.
And let's not forget that all of you have inspirations that you can use. Okay, so you guys kind of made pretty quick work of the synapse worm that greeted you here. What now?
Like Fel wants to see what happened with this ship. Like if there's anything he can glean from just look. I know it's crashed and
Yeah, I'd
horrible
like to inspect the
shape, but,
material.
Yeah, I'd like to
Like
look
Fel's
around.
main interest really is to see, and we'll probably have to go inside him, of course, to do this. But to see what happened to it, like see why it crashed.
I mean, there's no way to tell from just looking at you can definitely tell that it crashed a long time ago, and it buried itself into the ground. The ground has then since grown up over it, but I mean, you have no idea what caused the crash. You can't.
No, I'm just saying that's what Fel's interested in.
Basically, somebody is going to have to go in this ship.
We're all
If
No,
not
for
all of
sure,
us,
for sure. But I mean, can we do a quick exterior check to see if there are any other guards like Azlanti?
I mean, so as I said, you have a very clean look at this thing.
Okay.
The
right.
back of it is sticking out of kind of a hill, a large hill or whatever, and it's totally open in front of it. The only guard that you see is dead, obviously killed by the synapse worm when she wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
So there was a guard posted here, but was only recently killed. You can tell that the kill was fairly recent, within the day, probably earlier this morning even,
Okay.
All right, so Orin reloads first,
Okay.
and then he's gonna step up beside Mike on the tail and try to get in. No time like the present.
Well, are we all going in this thing? Because I had the thought that,
We're a team, Mike. We will stay together.
I'll. Is there a closed door? What kind of door is it?
This is can you
A hatch.
see?
It's a hatch, right?
Right, and it's open, so you should be able to see in there.
Yeah.
now.
Okay. All right. Orin will take a step in, gun drawn.
Sure.
What do I see?
Well, let's
well,
get a marching
I think
order
it's
here.
been pretty established that me and Aaron go first.
Right, but there's only room for Orin to step in right here, so you're going to go right behind him?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody else get in your marching order. So we got Mike behind Orin, kind of having his back. Who's behind Mike?
Fel would be behind Mike.
Okay.
Ziva will take behind Phil.
All right, bet. All right, Orin, so you step in, and you see a sleek hall that's well lit by gold-trimmed sconces and the blinking lights of the wall-mounted terminal near an exterior hatch to the west. The eastern end of the hall is crushed and collapsed, leaving only a doorway and an alcove to the southwest and another doorway in the center of the south wall. So there's a doorway about, 5, 10, 15, 25 feet in front of you to the east. Mm-hmm. And then the hallway you're at the corner of a L hallway.
Sure.
And at the one that's going south, there's also another door there. What's interesting is that there is power on in this ship. This is lit.
Yeah.
And there is a terminal kind of right next to you. Right to the south of you, you see a terminal.
All right, but there's nobody in the room.
There's nobody in the room.
Right. So I'll just step through and load my rifle and say clear, and move up to let everybody else in.
Cool.
How lit is it? Are there balloons and Jaeger bombs everywhere? Or?
No.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Yeah, it's Rumpleman's lit.
I move into the room, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, Mike does that. I feel like he stays near Oren because we know without us you'd all die.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Fel wants to check out that terminal.
Okay. You see like a little finger pad, right? That you see like a screen, and below it is like a little strip that you intuit, you would know that you could just like bring your finger across and it would turn it on. So do you want to turn it on?
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right. And on the computer screen, you see this like holographic bust of a middle-aged Azlanti man, but he's like made out of a bunch of tiny blue glyphs. So it's like constructing this headshot of this middle-aged man. He's got very small, round spectacles on his, like, kind of resting at the bridge of his nose, and he speaks in Azlanti. And he looks at you and he goes, "Non-Azlanti filth, what are you doing here on my ship?"
Wait, your ship?
Well,
Does Fel speak Azlanti?
It's literally only you.
And Z.
Actually,
Ziva.
yeah. Fel looks at it and is like, "Hey, Orin."
He's talking shit.
Apparently, they know we're here. I'm gonna close the connection.
So before you do, let me just this is the.
Don't do that.
He's like,
is this
no,
AI or is
yeah,
this
he's like,
a-
no, I'm just the AI of this ship. I want to talk to the human. Only humans are worth my time to talk to. All the rest of you are filth.
Excuse
Mike
me.
hisses.
Well, you don't understand that. Only
Ziva hisses.
True.
The tone. It's just hiss.
Just
Well, Josh says, "Excuse me."
So I will approach the terminal, and
finally somebody of good stock. Are you Azlanti?
I speak in Azlanti and say, would it matter if I was?
But of course, there's only one master race. You're either a part of it or you're not.
Fucking space Nazis, man.
Corrupted AI, man.
You're
Fucking
either the
space
master
Nazis.
or the servants. Which are you, my dear boy?
Ziva's
Right
gonna
now.
pipe up and say real quick, "We are his servants in Azlanti."
Ah, I see. This makes more sense. So you brought these are all of your consorts and workers, yes?
Not knowing even what is being said, I just step up behind Aron to look tough.
Yeah, they're with me.
All right, go ahead and roll a bluff check, man.
Can I assist?
You can definitely assist.
I have
That's a big assist.
I have a 3 to bluff. I rolled a 6.
Oh, he's trying.
He says, now, wait a minute. Your Azlanti doesn't sound pure. You're not speaking our language
I am gonna
properly.
slam my fist on the table and in Azlanti say, "Listen here, you little shit. We ask the questions around here."
Oh, is that so? And like the blue glyphs turn to red, and his face gets like really like furious. He's like, "I will not give any information to non-Azlanti. I'm shutting down now, and I'm reporting to
I'm
the
just gonna
bridge."
slam at. Is there a screen or is it just like?
It's like an
holograph.
iPad, you know.
Yeah,
I'm about to hack the shit out of this AI.
I'm just gonna slam. I'm like pissed. I hit it. You know what I mean? I know it doesn't.
I do appreciate that you were trying to do an intimidate check, and I was about to back you up so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's an AI,
yeah.
so it's not worried about.
I'm just saying,
it's,
that's what he's trying to do.
As
Yeah.
Ziva hears all of this and sees Oron's reaction, she's gonna push Fel and be like, "Go, shut it down."
All right, Fel, let me get a computer's check.
All right. I'm actually going to use my advantage on this.
It's not advantage; it's a +2. To your
Plus 2, sorry.
It would be
Yeah, the,
nice if it wasn't
inspiration is what I was
wouldn't
looking
it?
for. So that gives me a 22 on the roll.
22. It just, you're like trying to hack it, you're furiously, and you just hear the AI. No, only Azlanti would have the skills necessary to hack me, you foolish, lanky, worthless, bug-eyed garbage.
Fell understands none of that. Just
I
realizes that he's
Orin
not
kicks
hacking
the
it.
terminal. Just
Yeah, I mean, you kick it and you knock it over, and it like crashes in some sparks. And I mean, it's shut down either way.
Mike
me
also kicks the terminal.
Let me try.
Oh no, it's done.
It's done? Okay. All
It's
right.
done.
With shit.
looks like we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, folks.
Yeah, gonna have to do this the hard way.
Mike crackles his fucking gauntlet.
Do we see on the doors, like, are they open or do they have some kind of fancy keypads?
Okay, so the door to the south of Felino, that just looks like a normal door. Like a normal just ship hatch, you know?
All right, so pick a door, somebody.
Well, are there like terminals at the doors?
Do we see any of that nifty green Azlanti writing above the doors that says kitchen?
No, this
No,
is pre-gap.
I'm thinking that the Azlanti that came here and captured the ship essentially planted their own AI into its systems.
No, you said it was a
Yeah.
rune. It was,
I mean,
this
Oh, it
is
is an
a
old
using,
plane.
like,
pre-gap
the
AI.
Derp.
This is a pre-gap Azlanti ship.
There's some
Okay.
there's some magic tech going on that shit. Let's go to the hard south door. It's
Okay, Mike can take point. Orin will follow.
I'm staying where I'm at with my gun drawn, my pistol drawn.
I want to get in the forward position, too.
So who's opening the door?
I'll open the door, but I want to be like kind of tucked off in the corner there as I
mean,
I'm not
Stacked
trying
up
to
on
Ziva will open the
walk
door.
right through it, like marching merrily through. Or
Can you
anything.
post up against the wall as you open the door?
like
That's what he's
Yeah,
Get
that's
over
what I'm
the
saying.
Just,
Yeah.
so just
Right.
So just pick your square, Orin, and kind of put yourself there. And so you just kind of get up and you just like got your back against the wall, got your gun in one hand, and you reach out, like activate the door, slides open, and it opens up into what must be the room you saw in Cedona's transmission, the engine room.
Ooh.
This enormous engine room did not fare well in the ship's crash. Huge turbines are knocked askew. Wires hang loose and red warning lights flare all around the room. Most of the room is covered in moss and creeping vines. An area at the eastern end of the room contains 2 doors. The north door that you just opened appears intact, while the east door is askew in its frame. What was once a door to the south is now nothing but charred slag, destroyed in an explosion that seems much more recent than the other damage to this room.
So again, nobody inside, right? I mean,
You can't see anybody just like planted there, you know. It seems empty.
so all right, I'll move up
yeah.
Zeno's going to follow.
into this room,
Okay.
Yeah, Fell's gonna follow
and
as well.
pretty quickly, Orin will be drawn to the rune drive. Right, it's in here, right?
Likewise. Yeah.
It's gone.
It's
Oh,
gone.
yeah, yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah,
It's
that's
missing.
right. Yeah.
They
Mike,
collected
where are you
it.
going to be?
Mike is staying in the hallway to protect
Yeah.
all the doorways.
An android colonist stole the room drive.
So Ziva, or who was the last one through? Ziva
I'd
or
say
Fell?
Ziva probably was, because Fell
Yeah.
moved in and it's in front
Sure,
of her.
yeah.
Ziva, when you step through,
Hold up.
everybody roll initiative.
Shit.
As you hear all of a sudden you hear some clattering from up in the shadows of the ceiling of this room. And some flapping of some wings as something descends upon you.
God.
And 2 like winged creatures descend from the shadows in the rafters of this room. Electrovores is what they are.
Great.
And they're like almost have like seahorse type bodies, but they have big wings and big like teethy mouth with two bright blue eyes, and they are crackling with electricity.
Shit, guys.
The door is still open, though, right?
The door is still open.
Okay.
Let's talk about initiative. What'd y'all get?
Ziva
I rolled
roll. Go ahead.
An 18.03.
18. Okay.
Zeno got a 9.
Okay.
Phil got a 7.
Okay. Mike, what'd you get?
A 21.01.
Oh, okay. Ziva?
A 21.02.
Get wrecked, scrub.
Damn. When the dexterity modifier works.
Which works out perfectly because
I'm better than everyone except the captain.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
Hey,
in truth
there you
and
go.
in this role.
All right. Ziva, you got the jump on this one.
All right. So she is, as a free action, going to say, "Mike, get in here," and is going to. Ew, that's not a pretty thing. Oh, that's super grody.
Ugh.
Yeah, Adam just put the zoomed in on the token for us so we can see what this Electrovore looks like. It's nasty.
I don't love it. I do not love it. But yes, she is going to go ahead and use a get 'em on the most southern creature,
Okay.
and then level her pistol at it and give it the old Shadarooski. That's what they call it.
The old Shadarooski. Get him with the Shadarooski.
Or not. With
Emily's
a
Get 'em
six.
is becoming the new Papa Rage,
Papa Rage.
Yeah, it is.
which is
Well,
nobody
but
listening will
it's,
get
but
that.
it's called that. Rage is just called rage. You know?
Yeah. But we're going to need her to step up her
You're just gonna
her
have to
dialogue
say
for Get 'em.
get them in character is what you're gonna have to do, and
Yes.
then we'll all just know.
Okay.
All right.
You see
But
that
you
one
miss.
down there? Fuck him up. That's it. There we go.
Like, I don't know if you need to get your sight adjusted or what, but you miss again.
Just okay. Okay. Just okay. That's it. That's all I got. I'm done.
Okay. Mike, you're up there in the hallway.
Yeah. Well, Mike's
Mike.
Vesk senses are gonna pop off, and
The Vesky sense.
yeah, and okay. Well, I looked at this earlier. I see you measuring my distance, but I already measured my distance.
that was me
Okay.
measuring. I was
He
curious.
can move 20 feet and get. God damn it! Which one of you nerds is in my space?
The nerdiest of the
It's a
nerds.
Xeno.
Yeah.
So you
you're
can't
in
go
my
there.
I can't, but I can move 5 more feet and get directly in front of Ziva.
Yeah, so you can move
Yes.
through friendly spaces, so
Yep.
it doesn't matter.
Yup.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
A lot of drama.
But I rushed forward and pushed Xena to the side into the wall like a bully. I'm sorry, and moved past him, and I stand directly in front of the captain, and I'll take a pistol shot on the monster.
Which one? There's 2. We have 2 Electrovores here. We have Electro and we have Vor. Electro is to the north and Vor is to the south.
Oh no, I see the other. Okay, no, the one in front of me, the southern.
The one that your
Vor?
There
captain
you
just
go.
told you to get him.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Get 'em.
exactly.
Get him. Get him. All right, let's get that roll, my dude.
16,
Oh, that's gonna do. Actually, a 17, but
17 with the get him. Yeah.
Because you get them, yeah.
Get 'em.
that's a hit.
Yeah, so he just like puts himself right in front of Ziva, does the like seatbelt mom with his
You stop short with me.
with his gauntlet hand, and then shoots with his left hand with a pistol and hits for 5 damage, 5 piercing
scene.
damage.
I like
5
that.
piercing damage. Very good. Very good.
Very nice.
Okay.
Good job, Mike.
Thank you.
Aaron, you're up.
All right, I will give you 2 guesses as to what I'm gonna do.
Full attack.
No. Fuck that. Fuck that, okay? I am gonna shoot him, though. Shoot him!
Shoot him!
Shoot him!
Shoot him a little bit.
8! It wouldn't have mattered if I full attacked or not.
Oh, dude, that's a miss, dude.
All right.
8's gonna
Oh,
miss.
it's
Here's
technically a 9.
Technically a 9. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to diminish your contribution to my 9.
That's your turn.
Poop.
Move
I
action?
feel like I need to move. Yeah, I think I need to take. I don't know. We're sort of surrounded. It doesn't really matter. I don't think, unless it has a crazy cone attack.
It's
might be good.
possible.
Yeah. So Orin's gonna like just move through Mike's square here, and then down around and just like take a little bit of a flanking position.
That's nice.
Around behind the southern
I like your tactics.
Electrovore.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Nerdiest of the nerds, Xeno 5, you're up.
Well, he's going to adjust his glasses, sharpen his pencil. No, he's going to actually fire his azimuth laser rifle. Standard action. Right at the south one called Vor, you said?
We got a critical.
Oh, we got a critical hit.
Critical, boy.
Oh my god.
Hey! Every time that you get a critical, you've got to shoot him up. Shoot him up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 11 damage.
That's
on this
25,
turn,
by the
and
way.
then-
Thank you for the gettable.
Yes.
Right. And then it's going to take 6 burn damage on its turn. Because you got max damage on that burn.
So you just kind of see Xeno's like android eyes just kind of like, just kind of focusing on that, and just kind of like.
You really
getting
did
it.
adjust your glasses, didn't
Yeah,
you?
Yep.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
Adjust my
so
optics.
since
You know,
Tilt
The,
anime adjust, like click.
the Vor the Electrovore just as it just like blast this. I mean, that's a huge hit. Like,
yes.
and you see like the laser like catch its wings on fire, and then on its turn, it's gonna take 6 damage. I mean, this thing is on its last wing, and as part of its death throw attempt here, it's gonna just move in to right here. And it's gonna spend
Where is right here?
right in front of
we go.
Mike, to the south of Mike, and it's going to spend a resolve point. Yes, these things have resolve
Wow,
points.
did not know that.
And you see it just discharge all that electric energy.
No.
All creatures within 10 feet must roll a reflex save.
Hey,
I knew it was a cone.
look, hear me out. I'm going to use my bodyguard feat
Oh my God.
to give Ziva a +2, and I'm going to take a -2.
No, but that's just to AC. This isn't. This is.
It doesn't
this
attack
is a reflex
AC at all?
save. This is a reflex.
Oh,
save.
okay. All right.
You know what? Take an inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. From Captain.
I will use my inspiration on.
Are you within 10 feet?
yeah.
Oh, you are. You sure are.
Yeah, I mean, it's like defeats the whole purpose of moving, but okay.
So is an inspiration a bonus to
A +2.
It's a
plus
+2.
to
So
the
it's-
roll?
That's gonna give me a 20.
So it's a radius from itself. It's not a cone.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Anything. It just
Emanates.
electricity.
Got it.
Just
And it
Shoots
it's
out.
reflex.
it's reflex. Yes.
Got a 15.
I want to use. All right, I rolled it. I don't know how to use my. Do I just get to roll again if I?
You just No. You just add 2.
Oh well, then I don't even.
Inspirations is just a +2 to your.
All right, I fail.
You do fail.
Yeah.
Felino and Mike just you get hit by the full brunt of this electricity. You each take 6 electric damage, and you are staggered for 1 round. The rest of you take 3, but you are not staggered. The other Electrovore is going to try to tail slap Fel.
Double oh no.
And it swoops down. It's like flat. 24 is going to hit for max damage, 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right,
To
guys,
Fel.
I'm down into my HP
Oh my
now.
God. Okay. This isn't
You're up,
great.
Fel.
This is not great.
Yeah, Fel is going to. God, he's kind of in a pickle. He's gonna try and finish off the shrug off the tail whip from the other one and try and finish off the one that is almost dead.
Okay.
Just with a normal attack. Actually, move ability, he's going to use combat tracking on it first and then make the attack.
Okay.
To be a 9,
It'll be a
10 for the get him.
Still not enough to do it though.
Ugh.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
are just too rocked by that tail. It just, and it's like got you like,
Yeah, Fel's hurting.
Yeah. Did you guys put your staggered effect on?
I did.
That's why you rolled so bad then, because it's -2. Okay, round 2, Ziva. These another just nasty creature just fucking your world up. What you got?
Fuck. We're gonna stay right here because I want to refresh my get 'em
On the same one?
on the same one,
Okay.
and is going to call out to Auron as a free action and say, as soon as you can, get behind him, we need to flank him. And then is going to try and lean around Mike and take a shot.
Okay.
Is that going to be any kind of
Yeah, it's gonna have a little cover.
Okay.
Bonus, but
a 6 isn't
bad rolls.
going to get it.
Such bad rolls
this
tonight.
Is the drone bots all over again, dude.
God, I just want to throw my keyboard across the room.
Like 10 XP each, you know.
My this thing is like you could thump it on the nose and kill it.
Well, Mike's gonna punch at it.
All right.
I thump it with
Come
my
on,
fist.
Mike.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration for this. I'm not doing a full attack,
Okay.
but I'm gonna use my inspiration. 27.
27 hits for
Sweet.
8 bludgeoning, and you just like bust it right out, and it just clumps to the ground.
Finally.
Yes.
Dead.
Okay.
And
Dead.
hey, by the way, down goes Frazier.
Down
Down
goes
goes Frazier. Have you been keeping track of your kills, man?
Fuck no! I have to do so much re-listening. I'm well over 12. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it's quite a few. All right, but Vor the Electrovore is down, but Electro the Electrovore is still up. Hasn't been touched. Auron, you're up.
I think Auron, just seeing Mike obviously just punch the shit out of that one, he'll just turn, take aim at Electro, and fire.
Come on, I believe
Come
in you.
on, baby. Oh my god! Critical fail!
the fuck.
I just want to say your critical fail is a 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I
Oh
know.
my god,
This is the
dude.
drone situation all over again.
It really is.
RNG.
Like, this is bad.
Man,
This is so bad.
All
Zeno.
of my spirit is crushed.
Okay, so Zeno is going to rush south past these electronics and whatnot towards next to Auron, and he's going to lift his hand up and kind of cast magic missile. So you're just going to see energy just kind of fly out of his out of the
Yes.
palm, you know.
So you're doing that as a full attack?
Yeah.
You can't if you move.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't. So it's only going to be
yeah,
2.
right.
It's only
All
going
right, so
to be
2, but that's full. You got max damage on one of those, on both those rolls. No, on one. But either way, it's 8 force damage. Just shoo, shoo. So, but still, nice chunk, 8 damage, and it kind of just, and it takes both those right to the grill.
And that'll be
And
my
it's,
turn.
and it's
Fel's about to get hit.
Guard and step, my dude.
so the Electrovore is gonna kind of swoop in closer, and it's gonna spend a resolve point.
Oh my god.
Everybody roll a reflex save.
We are beyond 10 feet.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
actually,
Orin and
Orin
Xeno
and
will do no such thing.
Yeah.
the rest of you, I will need this reflex save.
No, a 10.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, Mike!
Any inspirations left between y'all?
No.
Damn.
I have one inspiration, and I'm gonna use this.
There
I
you
think.
go.
Yep. No. Fuck
Just
off.
throw it to me.
Oh my gosh, you guys all fail. You guys are all staggered, and you all take 3 minimum damage from that. 3
Thank goodness.
electric damage. Put that staggered on Fel. Can you do something about this, man?
Not so much.
Ooh, he's trying.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm going to make a guarded step.
Okay.
Kind of try and create a little bit of distance. Hopefully it won't turn and attack me if it comes back around to its turn. And use overcharge to shoot him.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Good. So that's 7 damage on the normal attack and an extra 1 damage on the overcharge.
Still 8.
You bloody him.
So
you,
8 total.
You bloody him with that. Just lock in that
Guys,
shot.
he's almost dead. Somebody finish this thing off before he finishes me off.
Round 3.
Just help me out, Captain.
All right.
Ziva.
Mike, you know what to do. Get him. And then she is going to aim
days?
again with her beautiful pistol, by the way, which is
Yes,
kind of
it's a very nice
It's
pistol.
got a gold inlay on it. It's kind of fabulous. And because I gave it its due, it's going to shoot really, really well.
Looks like a critical.
Hey! I just want to say, Emily, you know what you have to do, right? You got to shoot him up! Shoot him up!
I did it.
That's going to be 5 damage
One burn.
and then a burn effect. It's still flying though, but it is close to
One
dead.
whole burn.
Right, Mike. You just saw her just get this beautiful shot off. Just it's like she's petting her gun as she shoots. It's okay. It's okay. Full connect.
And
like,
it's not creepy
right in
at
the
all.
Mouth. It, like
It was
goes in
elegant.
the mouth and out its cheek.
It was elegant, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
Mike
yeah.
grins to begin with. He's in such a good mood. And he walks forward 5 feet. Just in that boxer stance, ready to deliver a right hook.
Right hook coming at Electro.
10.
It's a miss.
11.
Still a miss. Oren, I feel like I can feel Oren's frustrations.
Yeah,
Let's channel that into
all right,
a bullet.
so here's the thing. Oren's good buddy Fel is like right in his line of sight. So Oren's gonna take 2 steps over to the left.
So that's not
That's not
traversable.
traversable?
terrain. Yeah, because it's like those are the jet engines. So the rune drive isn't here, but those are the regular thruster engines.
I'm sorry, do you have to be within a certain, like a 5-foot range of the enemy for it to be flanking?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you have it's flanking's melee only.
That is accurate.
That's
I
right.
apologize.
This is a bad shot. So Oren's gonna say, "Fel, get down," and I'm gonna try a shot to.
I mean, you'll only hit him if you critically fail.
That is possible though. You know what I mean?
Nah, you're good.
That happened last round. 14.
15.
14, 15
15.
hits,
7 piercing
7.
damage.
and you shoot him out of the air like duck hunt.
Oh my god.
Dear Jeebus.
Guys, I need to take a breather. I'm not feeling so.
Not alone.
Titanium Mike immediately turns 180 to Ziva. Says, "Are you all right, Captain?"
I am, Mike. Thank you very much. You're a gentleman and
I'm a big lizard, tough man.
Scholar.
Heard. Yeah, I'm not a scholar. I'm not any of those things. But like, are you okay?
I am fine. Fel,
I know you're fine, right?
Oh. Did you suffer a
I'm sorry.
concussion?
Yeah, well, I may have.
Won't be the
Everybody
first.
take 240 XP.
240.
How about you get that 10-minute, Phil?
Yeah, I'm gonna take 10 minutes.
You're gonna take 10 here.
I'd like to investigate while he's taking his 10.
Yeah, Fell's gonna go into the corner and just like sit down and just kind of catch his
Yeah, I mean,
breath.
Fel just got
Recollect
fucked up.
himself.
You know,
I'm so sorry.
How much
what
was it?
that again?
240.
We should be at 1885.
Yes.
Okay. So Fel's gonna spend a resolve, get the short rest action. You guys are gonna. So the rest of the room just looks to be like destroyed engines, you know. And then, as I said, there's that other area to the south that looks like an explosion recently happened. Let's see. You can roll an engineering check, Zeno.
All right. There you go.
28, my dude.
19. 29.
Wait.
Nope, never mind. Disregard.
Shut up. 28.
Get him. Pointed at the
Get
door.
him on the sleigh. No, but that's a really great roll. You can determine that this was probably caused from the power being turned back on, and it created like a little surge in here and an explosion that caved this in pretty recently, like within the last couple days.
What you think about it, mate?
This doesn't appear to have happened except, very long ago. It appears this damage here is more recent.
So, but the ship landed a while ago, but like this just happened.
Yes. And within just the past few days.
Oh shit!
That means that someone else has been here?
Well, we know that the Azlanti, they came when they
Indeed.
captured Cedona.
And the hatch door was open.
And they took the drive somehow,
And they
which
took the
we can
drive.
assume was in here.
And they took Cedona.
But only a few days ago.
So like we keep moving forward, yeah.
Seems to be the
yeah.
logical progression.
Can is there any way that we can kind of? No, never mind. We can't do we perceive anything else in this room?
I would actually
No,
love to see if
no.
there's anything okay, no,
Yeah.
there's no charge.
No,
there's
like
nothing.
you. This is just the engine room. You notice that there is a harness where you presume that the rune drive once was,
Right.
but it's empty, and the rest of it is just wreckage of torn wires, and obviously these Electrovores have been kind of feeding off of this electricity, and eating off of it. But it's just a bunch of wreckage. This door to the east, as I said, it's a little bit off of it's kind of off its track. It has been knocked off track. So if you want to try to get through that door, you're going to have to either try to get it back on track with a strength roll or an engineering roll.
I'll go
Hang on,
that motherfucker.
everybody stop. One second. Are we taking the 10?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
then might
already
as
done.
well.
Okay, well, alright, so please adjust your stats so I can see them. But Fel's missing HP. How much HP are you missing, Fel?
I'm at 12 out of 16.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and do my resolve? Take 10? And
Yes,
okay, since
yes.
fell. Okay, cool.
I'm not going to spend a resolve point for 3 stamina.
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
Just to speak it, I also took that 10 and spent a resolve.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, y'all spending up the resolve in the second room. Just
I
fine.
have
that
2
much of a
resolve
choice.
left.
I can always
Alright.
spend resolve, but I can't heal myself if I'm
Yeah, but if
dead.
you don't have a resolve when you're unconscious, you die.
I still got. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, so this door, how you guys gonna handle the door?
Fel wants to engineer it.
You want to
Try
try to
and-
engineer it, huh?
Yeah. And if this doesn't work, have
Oh.
Mike kick it in.
Okay.
Let's get the engineering check for
Oh,
22.
Yeah, you get it. You just kind of apply your physics, get a little crowbar action, just knock it back into place.
Pokes it with a
Excuse me. Fel
screwdriver.
uses a wrench.
Oh, a wrench.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Your spanner.
Yeah, but if called for, you would use another tool.
If I had
He
one,
only uses wrenches. Period.
all he has, everything I do is done
That's
with wrenches.
bullshit,
This
and
one
you know
wrench
it.
does everything I do.
So anyways, the door opens, slides open, revealing another hallway with a door on each side of the hallway, one to the north and one to the south, kind of midway through the hallway. The hallway ends in a wall of rock where the rock's kind of pierced into the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, does somebody want to take point on this? Because I'm sure as hell not.
Mikael.
I'll take the front. No matter what, you know.
The door to our north is going to lead into the same room that the far eastern door in the first room we went into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like they connect, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll go to the same room that other door would have gone to.
Correct.
Alright, well, just tell me where I'm going, Captain.
Let's go in and let's go ahead and check, just to be on the safe side. Check the north door.
So we're going through the north one.
We're going to slide cautiously while having our backs pressed against the wall.
Yes.
All right,
So
so
that it's a nice...
everybody get into position that they want to be.
Got Mike, Oron.
I'm going third.
Ziva.
Oh, yeah, fourth.
Where did Mike go? Oh, he wasn't up there yet. Okay. Whoop.
And Mike?
And we're
Where are you
opening
gonna
the
be?
north or south door?
Yeah.
North.
North. Okay.
Mike, do you want to get into position? What? Where are you
Thinking
going?
about.
Am I going north? She just said north.
No,
No,
go
through
into
the hall.
hallway.
Go into the hall and then go north.
Yeah, going through
Where
the door
everybody
that we
else
just
went.
opened up to the east, and then go.
He just kind
To
of
the
comes
north
out
door
here.
from there.
Mike, are you there?
I'm here. You guys have been quite confusing.
Okay, so you press the activator and it's like, and it opens into a pitch black room.
What can I see with my low light vision?
Yep. Same.
Well, as you step up to the door, you see what looks to be a techno-magical lab.
Oh, really?
You see some laboratory equipment, but it's all looks to be broken or shattered. And the lighting here is all shot. Obviously, that's why it's so dark.
Zeno, come here.
You can see that nothing of value remains. And as you're looking, kind of peering through, trying to strain to see, you hear. And two zombies start shambling their way towards you.
What?
And we'll see you.
This is space.
God.
There's no zombies in
Oh,
space.
my God.
There's like so many
zombies?
zombies in space.
I want to look at that technomagical lab. Let's kill it.
Let's kill the lab.
I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about
Oh
zombies.
no! If this is a void death situation,
Oh, fuck, I'm out.
You guys can be out. I took a bunch of fortitude buffs.